Hi, my friends, it's your tour guide to the sci-fi side, me, Preston E. And on this video, we'll be taking a look at Mystery Science Theater, Volume 25. And this is a very special occasion, because this is the last one of these videos I will be doing from this particular location. I'll be moving in a couple of weeks. Memories. If these walls could talk, they'd say, "Man, don't you ever have a woman?" Hey, it's my choice. And not the woman's choice either, it's mine, okay? On to the movies. First up, we have Robot Holocaust from Season 1. Before that, however, we have the Invention Exchange. The Mads don the ski mask with remote control expression abilities. Personalize your next bank robbery or give it as a gift to an actor or actress who needs help conveying emotions facially. Happy birthday, Kristen Stewart. Joe and the Bots demo the monster truck pipe as a perfect way to relax on a Sunday. Now, on to the movie. Oh no, actually, before the movie we get yet another chapter of stinking Commander Cody and the freaking radar man from the lousy moon. Chapter Stupid 9, where Cody and Ted steal Lenarium and head back to their rocket. Actually, good news though, the film breaks halfway through, cutting off our heroes' adventures. Now, on to the movie. Robot Holocaust sees a post-apocalyptic future. La la la. The mysterious Neo travels with his robot companion, where they meet up with the daughter of a scientist who was captured by the Dark One. Who is this Dark One anyway, Vince McMahon? Oh, anyway, Neo and C-3PO go to help her rescue her daddy. Meanwhile, Valeria helps the Dark One torment the scientist. Air slaves uprise and join Neo and his motley crew to put an end to the Dark One's shenanigans. Unfortunately, no film break happens here in the movie like it did for the Commander Cody short. However, it was edited and trimmed due to it being rated R, thus robbing it of its only saving graces, excessive violence and topless scenes, for a 2 out of 5. SOL Bones. Up next, we get Operation Kid Brother, a.k.a. OK Connery, a.k.a. Secret Agent 00, a.k.a. Operation We Couldn't Get Sean for this horse crap, so here's his younger brother from Season 5. Before that, we have the Invention Exchange, where TV's Frank demonstrates the Lederhosen. Never has wetting your pants been so much fun and environmentally friendly. Crow shows us the Sarah the Bobbin Buzzard for those who find the drinking birds a little too tame. Now, on to the movie. Operation Kid Brother stars Neil Connery, Sean's younger brother, and Lois Maxwell as well. The evil Thantos tries to take over the world with the use of a magnetic wave generator that will cause all metal-based machinery to halt. He leaves Springs alone, though, because no one wants to screw with Coily. Sean isn't available and is probably too busy shaking martinis and stirring women on vacation on the beach somewhere, so his brother Neil is assigned to step up to stop the madness. Neil has his own list of special skills such as lip reading, hypnotizing, plastic dermatology, and plastic surgery. He uses these skills to bring down Thantos. In this episode, we have Mike J. Nelson making a special appearance as Torgo. Read my lips. This episode gets a 3 out of 5 SOL Bones for Torgo alone. Up now is Kitten with a Whip from Season 6. Meow. And Margaret stars in this 1964 crime drama as Jody, a 17-year-old girl who violently escapes a juvenile detention home by starting a fire and stabbing a matron. She takes shelter in the home of David Stratton, played by John Forsythe, while his wife and kid is away visiting relatives in another city. He finds this pretty blonde bombshell chilling in his kid's bed, where he comes home one night and agrees to help her if she tells him the truth about why she is at his home. Who cares? Look at her, dude. Jody buys her new clothes and gives her some cash and sends her on her way to start fresh and new in her life. But she returns to his home where she threatens him if he tries to contact authorities. Soon her juvenile delinquent friends show up at David's home, Ron and Buck and some chick named Mitch, and they make more trouble for old David. David fears public scandal and he goes along with them. Soon Ron and David get into a quarrel where Ron is injured, and David takes them to get medical attention in Tijuana. So Jody and David and Ron go to Tijuana, Mexico, and for some reason, Midge is not along with them. She gets Chuck Cunningham and disappears halfway through the movie. Anyway, Jody and David eventually rid themselves of these two numbskulls, only to meet up with them again, where a high-speed car chase ensues between Ron and Buck and Jody and David as they have a car wreck. Ron and Buck are killed in a car accident following the chase, and Jody eventually dies too, due to serious wounds. Oh, she was too young to die. She frees David of any wrongdoings, however, before she croaks, as she agrees earlier in the film to help him one day, like he helped her. Aww. This MST3K episode also has an appearance by the one and only Kevin Murphy as a kid with a whip in one of the host segments. Yeah, he's good and all, but he's no Aunt Margaret. The movie itself is pretty decent on its own, and one of those rare MST3K movies that I feel would be watchable and enjoyable even without the riffs. However, the riffs by Mike and the Bots are spot-on hilarious in this episode, and I found myself laughing in pretty much every scene. And Margaret gives one scintillating and seductive performance, and she is perfect in this movie. Get it? Kitten with a whip, perfect. No, leave me alone, I'm trying. Her performance is hot and causes possible need for cold showers, and Forsythe's performance as David is a bit wooden, in more ways than one if you catch my drift, thanks to his co-star, Zing! And old Forsythe plays a rare character in this movie, a moral politician. And since this is a movie called Kiddin' with a Whip, expect plenty of cat puns.
No, she's marking the couch. Squirt water at her. Oh, honey, I took in a stray cat while you were gone.
I enjoyed this movie, and I enjoyed it even more so being riffed. It's got some good, solid laughs, and is paced well. Plus, Anne Margaret in her salacious performance also makes me give this a very honorable 4 out of 5 SOL bones. And finally, we go under the sea with Revenge of the Sea Creature from Season 8. This is the first episode of Season 8 and also the first episode of the sci-fi era of MST3K. We also get a lot more first as Bill Corbett comes on board in this episode to voice Crow T-Robot, and Kevin Murphy plays Professor Bobo as Mike Nelson plays Dr. Peanut. The movie itself is a sequel to The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Here the Gill Man is captured and placed in a South Florida aquarium. The Gill Man falls in lust for a gorgeous scientist and skips the whining, wooing, and dining and goes straight to the kidnapping. Ah, young love. Helen, the female scientist, is rescued by her boyfriend Cleet, and the police shoot Gil. Poor old Gil. This movie also marks Clint Eastwood's first film appearance, as he appears unbilled as a character called Jennings. This episode has a lot of firsts, as we get the first appearance of the Nanites, and Pearl Forrester takes over as lead Mad in the role of lawgiver. Professor Bobo would start off smarter in the earlier appearances, or at least he would appear to be smarter compared to his sidekick Dr. Peanut. This historic episode of First also has a fun but not so great sequel that's fun to riff, and it gets a 4 out of 5, SOL Bones. Mystery Science Theater Volume 25 gets a 13 out of 20, SOL Bones. Well, that about does it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, sub, and share. I've been Preston E. Garrison, and I'm Finn. Get it? Gilman, Finn. I'm out of here.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Ted, how's it going?